Well, hello, and welcome back to Anthony Partial's YouTube channel. I'm indeed Anthony Partial. And I seem to have experienced a spiritual awakening roughly half an hour ago. And it's very strange to apparently complete the University of Life and become spiritually awakened. I'm quite glad that it seems to have happened to me, because I've been chasing enlightenment or awakening or whatever for many years, and what we might say one realizes on spiritual awakening is, first of all, the main thing one realizes is that there's no such thing as time. This is a popular teaching, to be in the present moment or to live in the now. This means essentially that what we're doing is playing roles in a movie, and waiting for the moment when we can play our true role, when we graduate from being an understudy to ourselves to become who and what we really are. So when you awaken, nothing changes. I mean, the only change is that you're free. You're free to play the role that you've been an understudy for. So now you're actually playing this role. So I'm actually the same person that I was before the awakening, but I'm no longer trying to fit into the role that I'm playing. I'm merely playing it. So yeah. So the thing is that the point that I might make is that in order to awaken, the essential question that I'm asking myself at the moment is whether one needs learning, education, and so forth in order to awaken. And I would say, well, no, not really, because I'm sure that people way back in the days before there was a whole education system set up would also awaken. So it's the evolution of society is a wonderful thing. I mean, it's like science fiction. You know, it's like, okay, so I was living in a movie about myself as a kind of like this and that, and now I'm merely being myself. So I'm not, you can be, there's a temptation to kind of turn into an iconoclast and say this isn't true, that isn't true, but the main thing is that awakening seems to provide one with a rather comprehensive and fairly complete freedom. And this naturally gets us into the question of free will. Well, I won't address the question of free will right now, because that's a question that on one level doesn't really matter, but is also one that is rather sensitive in some ways. So what can one talk about? What does one want to talk about? Well, you could say the one thing that occurs to me is that we're basically like, so say there was somebody who was living many years ago before there was an education system set up, and was kind of was getting a peek into the present day reality, it would seem like a science fiction movie. You know, even this. I mean, our science fiction movies depict often a very harsh and technologically dominated future. But can you imagine what the person who lives in the outside and as whatever the hunter gatherers, I don't know, whatever, back in the day, would think of me living, where I live with the technology that I have, and I can make this video and post it on YouTube. So, okay, thank you for watching.